What's a capital owner versus a rich person? A capital owner is one who doesn't have to like actually work. They are the people who sit around and don't have to do anything. Their money is working for them. They don't have a skill. They don't have a discernible skill. They just have money. And their money is accumulating more money. They buy assets. They're not making their income through wage labor by working for someone else. These are the real parasites, the real mega wealthy on the planet. Yeah, LeBron versus the owner of the Lakers, even though, controversial figure, probably not the best person to mention here. And also, LeBron owns capital himself. But as a basketball player, LeBron James is a wage laborer, ultimately, okay? He's contracted. His skills are what make the team that he's playing generate money. But they take risk. Yeah, dude, you take risk too, dummy. Everyone takes risks. When you go and work for a place, you are taking risk. Two sides to that conversation. The greatest risk that a business owner has is losing their money and becoming a worker like you. Never forget that. Because when you lose your business or when you lose all the money, okay, you don't go to prison. They don't kill you. You just become a worker. That's the biggest fear that a capital owner has, is being relegated to the working class, going back to becoming a worker. That is the biggest risk that they're taking. So you as a worker literally look at that situation and go, oh, my lord, but they're taking risks, my lord. And now you might say JK, but plenty of people do genuinely think that. Okay, they do. They say, my lord is taking a risk though. He deserves the profits of my labor. I myself am not taking a risk. Well, no, you are. Because when that business goes under, you lose your job too. And your starting position as a worker at that business is already literally the end point that those capital owners, your bosses, are afraid of becoming. That is their biggest fear. Their biggest fear isn't going to prison. Their biggest fear isn't their biggest fear isn't death or anything like that. It's losing all their assets so that they have to be relegated to the working class once again. So never forget that. But their risk is greater, isn't it? They invest the money. Bro, you are not listening to what I am saying. Okay? Them investing the money is a risk that they're taking. And what is the end point of that? What is the end? Like, what happens when you take that risk and you fail? Even though the entire system is designed to help those who already have capital, when they fail, to have bankruptcy and all these other ways of like maintaining their personal wealth. Think, when a business owner loses their business, they don't lose their life. They don't lose anything. They just become a worker. That is the biggest fear they have. The biggest fear that a wealthy business owner has is one day becoming a worker again. Because they know how other business owners treat their workers. As a business owner, they know how they treat their workers. And they never want to go back to that ever again. My lord, the other serfs stole your grain, my lord. They are the bozo. Not me, my lord. I am a good peasant. So remember that. And they very openly talk about it too, because they don't care, because a lot of dummies will look to the World Economic Forum and like not realize that this is just yet another iteration of class solidarity. It's yet another open demonstration of class solidarity amongst the capital owning class as they talk about what to do with your future, because they know you're going to hyper focus on, climate change initiatives that they're advocating for. They know you're going to focus on all the dumb and not the actual Sorry, I'm just confused. Hypothetically, so a business owner spends $1 million to start a business, they hire one worker, and the business instantly fails. The business owner out the money, I think, is more than what the worker is out. Okay, I understand your immediate desperation to try to find like one hypothetical scenario that you imagined up in your mind where it seems like you're right. Okay? It seems like you're right. When I talk about these sorts of things, first of all, when that guy loses $1 million, okay, it sucks. It sucks. But like, what happened to him? He's down $1 million. He hired one guy, okay? First of all, in almost no circumstance, because we do live in a capitalist system, you're fronting $1 million dollars to start a business, okay? But holy shit, that would be a really funny and cool way for businesses to operate. If, can you imagine, you like had to literally front it? There's no banks, there's nothing. You just have to like, you know, genuinely put a out-of-pocket payment. Only stupid idiots like me do like that, okay? That's not how this works. But also, let's say he lost $1 million on his business. So what happened? Now he's a worker. Now he is down $1 million, and now he's a worker again. That's the worst thing that can happen to that business owner after he loses $1 million is he has to get back to work and be a worker again. He's no longer a business owner. The business owner loses $1 million and is now at zero and has to find work. The one worker he hired is now out of a job and has no income, also has to find the work. Hence, they are now on equal footing. The bank is taking the risk, not the person, and the bank is using your money, fractional reserve, baby. Yeah. And also, that $1 million is still in assets, which he's going to sell and still have a shitload of money to go on another failed venture. No, but it's not. That's not how this works. You don't like have $1 million and you go, I'm putting $1 million into this business, and then it lights on fire and you lose everything. That's not how that works. And you get a massive tax benefit from that too, because you have like an insane amount of taxes that you're never going to pay. Meanwhile, the worker is fucked. That's it.